Hey everybody, we're going to be using these wood blocks that I got at the Dollar Tree, and we're going to be making some cute shelf sitters. We've got some black Waverly paint and ink, and we have some white Waverly paint, Snow White, some decals, dog care, don't care, a little doggy with some paw prints, what's this one, woof, and last but not least, home with the dog print. What we're going to, and I have some bones here. I'm not sure what size I wanted to use, so there's a couple different sizes. And we're going to start painting. Just going to paint, I forgot, we do have some twine too. So we're going to be just painting two of these white, and two of them are going to be black. We're just doing, the white took about 2 coats to do. Of course, white always does, or maybe it was 3. So we're going to speed through that, of course, as y'all see. Going to get the backs. Now these pieces are a little rough, and I was okay with that. I kind of like that little, give it a little rustic technique, little rustic touch. So there's the white ones. I'm going to put them to the side, just to give, we got them completely finished. I like how that turned out. Now we're going to use the black and get the black ones done. And again, we're just going to speed through this because it's just painting. So just give it a good coat. The black took only 1 coat until I messed up a few spots, but other than that, it only took 1 coat. So we're just going to keep it and get them all painted, sides, back, up, front, down, every which way you want to go. Speed through this, keep it going, do the backs, do the fronts, do the sides, all that good stuff. You know, the painting thing. Get it all dried up. Like I said, it did have some little, places on there. I did end up sanding later, and you'll see that. But now I wanted to go back and give it some, on the black, on the white, I wanted to give it some black edging, just to give it that little bit of rustic look to it. Not so plain Jane, basically. I wanted to give it a little character to it. So, just like that, you can see just a little black edging all around it. And we did that on all 4 of them. Of course, black on the white and white on the black. Just to keep it going. And you'll see how this gives it some character. And apparently I'm not the neatest painter in any sort of way because I get paint everywhere. But it's okay, that's part of crafting. So we're going to take the black and do the same thing. Put the white on top of it. And of course I messed up a little bit, and you'll see that because I'm that messy painter. That's the fun part of crafting. Just like I said, just gives it a little character on the edges, and you can see, oops, there it is. It's okay. A little bit of black paint. It'll cover that right on up. And here we go. See? I told you, just a little black paint. Covers it right on up. And there we go. We'll let that dry. And we'll get the last one done. And that's where I said I didn't mind the roughness to it, but on that one particular piece of wood, it had really some sharp edges, so I wanted to sand that down a little bit. Like I said, this is not the smoothest wood from the Dollar Tree, but it's good. It gives it some character, and if you like that rustic kind of wood, then this is perfect. So we're just finishing up with the white edging, and you can see that they're all done. So now I am going to put, obviously, the white decals onto the black and the black decals onto the white. Just deciding which side I want to use on which. And look, if you have leftover vinyl or transfer tape, use it. That's what I used, just a piece of transfer tape I had sitting around, and you'll see that I've used it for all 4 of these pieces, and it all worked great. I'm just laying my decal down onto the transfer tape, and we're going to pull it up. Always pull from the back. It's much easier. You have more control over it. And you can see that it comes right up. Just pull slowly. Don't do it like a band-aid. Just do it slowly. And then we're going to put that onto the black house shape. Let's call it a house shape. I guess it's like a house shape. That's what I was considering them. And then just pull it off, and there you go. And we're going to do that to the rest of them, as you're going to watch. These make for, I did cut these on my Cricut. I do have a Cricut. I've been using my Cricut for many years, so it is very easy to use for me. Dog hair don't care. Just cute little sayings. I picked 4 cute little things. I thought they'd be great for tier trays, great for just shelf sitters. You do it for anything, for all those dog lovers out there. So there's the 2 black ones. They're done. Now we're going to, and I'm using the same transfer tape. We're going to use the white ones. And on these, I kind of put them off to the side rather than in the middle because they're a little smaller, and that's what I wanted. So I put the dog over to the right. And we're going to do the wolf. I'm going to put that towards the bottom. And again, I'm still using the same transfer tape. I'm going to use it for all of them, and as long as it's sticky enough, put that right there at the bottom. Now on the white ones, I decided to do something a little different. Just put some twine around it, and that's where I'm going to use the dog bones. And we're just gluing it down. Nothing, no rocket science to this, just gluing it around. My glue stick doesn't want to seem to work. I'm going to use that little makeup thingy to hold it down so I don't singe my fingers. Just hold it down, and then on the front, gotta cut them strings off. We're just going to glue that little bone. I decided which bones, I wasn't sure what size bone I wanted to use or which one was going to look good. So I did have a couple there that I cut on my Glowforge. And it just gives it a little character, little design to it. I didn't want to do it on all 4 of them, just the 2. But, you know, again, it's up to you. This one I wrapped, and I didn't quite like the way I wrapped it, so I redid it. I was like, I didn't like how it was fitting, so. Do it again. And again, just gluing it down. Using that little, I don't know, it's some makeup sticky thing from the Dollar Tree. Great for holding things down on the glue. And we put it on the front. I'll cut them strings again. And we're going to put a bone right there on the front. And voila, there we go. Look, that one's finished too. That just gives it a cute little character look to it. And if you put the 4 together as a set, you know, you have 2 black, 2 white, and 2 designs. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed.